Yeah, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back with the moment you've all been waiting for. I have the Duckbill spoiler, trunk, whatever you want to call it, in the back of the V8 minivan V8. So basically what I want to do today is go and get it wrapped. Now I'm going to be hitting up pretty much the lowest quote, the place that gave me the lowest quote, and I'm gonna see if that offer still stands, and I'm gonna see if I can get it wrapped in like a matte carbon fiber or something like that. Like, I don't mind going glossy, but I don't know, for some reason I don't think it'll look entirely that great. Now a lot of people did tell me to paint it and everything like that, and I actually wouldn't mind getting it painted. The only reason I'm really not is because with this build I kind of wanted to keep it DIY and everything like that, and with the bodywork, I know if I take it there, like, there's some lines on this thing that are not exactly straight. Like, I got a lot of warping on the top from the welding and stuff like that, and I know if I take it to a body shop, they're gonna want to like redo the body work and probably gonna charge me for that, and also charge me to paint it. And I wanted this to kind of be like, you know, when it's on the car, this is how I did it. Even though my body work wasn't 100% perfect, I still think it's halfway decent, and I'm gonna go and see if they can, for one, even wrap this thing with all of these like really tight edges and stuff. I know they said it's gonna have to be done in 2 pieces, but I want to get this thing done. If the price to wrap it is more than like 300 bucks, then I'm gonna actually just take this to a body shop, find a body shop around the area here, just so I don't have to drive too far and everything like that. But today, or in this video anyways, maybe not today for me, but for you guys, this thing is definitely gonna get done. It's pretty hot, so I'm gonna jump in the car, head on over to the vinyl wrapping place, see what they have to say, and gonna go from there, man. Alrighty, so I just talked to the wrap guys, and their offer of $250 did still stand, but that was for a satin or matte wrap. Now the only problem is I got him to look at the trunk, and he said that without body work, you're definitely gonna notice a lot of the wavy lines and a lot of the inconsistencies. He says that the wrap really won't cover that unless it's a carbon fiber, and he wants about $400 for the carbon fiber, which is, you know, that just blows everything out of budget. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna look around the area. I got a card here for his buddy's body shop, but that's in Brampton. That's about, I don't know, 45 minutes away from where I am right now. So I'm gonna look for a body shop around the area, see if I can get a couple more quotes, and if I can get something that is within the budget, I think we're probably gonna go that route, man, just because I want to get this thing done. I want it to look good, but it also has to be in budget, because that was the name of it, Budget Duckbill Build. So yeah, we'll see. But there's a really dope little van out here. I get a little walk around of it here. This thing is like a Honda Japanese. The inside of this thing, man, super old school. Right hand drive step wagon, man. That's crazy. Wonder how much that costs to import. Alrighty, so I'm gonna hit the Google here and see if I can find something around the area and make this happen, man. Alrighty, so I just dropped off the trunk. I just went around the area. This is kind of an industrial area, so I just found a little auto body shop. And the place looks pretty reputable. They got lots of nice Altimas and Mercedes, BMWs, nice Acuras and stuff in there. So they're gonna charge me $300. They're gonna work out all of the waves on the top of the trunk. They're gonna make all of my shoddy body work look decent, and they're gonna make it look professional with a matte black finish on it, and they're gonna do all of that for me for $300, which is about 50 bucks more than I really wanted to pay. I was hoping to get everything done for $250, but considering they're gonna fill all of the wavy areas and all of the crappy like scratches and everything like that, I'm pretty happy with the price. So I just left the trunk there. I left my name and number. I told him to take his time, so I'll probably get that back sometime next week, which for you guys, you probably won't have to wait. So I'm just gonna cut to that shot right now. Alrighty, and today is the day. It's been about 4 or 5 days since I dropped the trunk off, but I finally got the call. They said that it is ready. I did tell the guy to take his time, like there really was no rush. So I'm going to pick the thing up right now, give you guys a little bit of a visual of what that looks like as it sits, and I'm gonna wait for the girlfriend to get home, and we are going to put the trunk on. Well, I'll probably take the old trunk off, get all the wiring and everything off. That way I know what's going on. That way when she comes home, she can just help me put the new trunk on, bolt everything up, so I don't risk dropping it, because I don't know, at this point I feel like it's too good to be true that something's gonna happen, man. So I'm gonna go pick this thing up and let you guys know what it looks like. Alrighty, so I just made it home, and this is what the trunk looks like. Now, as you can see, that line is absolutely perfect. No waves in the top of the trunk. This line right here, perfect. The paint job, 10 times better than what I had done with the rattle can. I mean, there's a little bit of dust on here just from it sitting in the shop before I picked it up, but man, this is looking amazing. Pretty much exactly how I had envisioned it. Unfortunately, I'll be the first to admit it, man, my bodywork skills are not what I thought they were. But right now, what I think I'm gonna do is start the process of removing this trunk lid right here. So I think I'm gonna go and get the tripod stand, set the camera up in the van, and I don't know, get some cinematic shots of me taking everything apart. Really the only thing that I need to do is pull all this interior carpet here. The latch needs to come off. This little pull tab here needs to come off. So I'm gonna do all of that right now, and then when I have an extra hand, I'm gonna actually get this thing on the car. So here we go. Black plastic off, carpeting I get. Alright, you just got the wiring harness out. I'm just going to pull everything down through here. I know there's a connection in here somewhere for the deck lid light, so hopefully I can get to that easily, but just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. Alrighty, just got off the hydraulic pistons here, and oh, she's heavy now, man. So what I'm gonna do, I think I still gotta pop off these little rubber grommets. Oh, there they go. Alrighty, so that and this side, I guess, and that's that. So now what I'm going to do is run upstairs, just grab a couple towels and stick them underneath here. That way when I unbolt these, I can just support it with the towels. That's the same way I did the Ultima SER trunk. The only reason I want to hand putting the duckbill on is just because I don't want to drop it. I've spent so much time and money on that thing that I really want to make sure everything goes smooth. So I'm going to wait till the girlfriend gets home for that. But I'm going to remove this trunk right now. But I need to go get a new battery for my camera because this one's about to die. Alrighty, so I just propped the hood up here, or the trunk here, on towels, and I'm just going to lightly take out these little bolts here. Oh, dang. Alrighty, so obviously your boy Don Squally wouldn't be fixing stuff if we didn't strip a friggin' screw. So I don't know how I'm gonna get that off now, but I'm gonna try to loosen up the other ones and we'll figure that out when we get there. Alrighty, so obviously, you know, we're just running into issue after issue. I'm not sure what Allen key bolt this is. I literally do not have a bigger size unless it's this thing, but we might have to just take off these bolts. Now, I did save the other brackets, but I don't know where the heck I put them, so yeah, that clearly is not gonna work. So we're gonna have to go from this part right here, and I don't know. Alrighty, so the trunk is off. Unfortunately, I had to pull off these bolts right here, which kind of sucks. However, I did find the mounting brackets. Unfortunately, they're gray. So I'm just going to throw a quick coat of primer on these just to make them black. So when I open the trunk, they're not, you know, gray and blue here. And I'm going to throw these back on the car. So yeah, we're almost there, man. Alrighty, so the trunk is off. As you guys saw, I got the old new brackets on. Just threw a quick coat of primer on there. I didn't really hit everywhere, but as long as when I open the trunk it doesn't look like two just, you know, gray arms sticking out here, I think we'll be good. So now what I'm gonna do is wait until I can get a hand here, and that trunk is going on here today, man. Now I'm really happy that I saved the hardware. I honestly don't know what I would do if I threw these brackets out. Probably be kicking myself right now, still trying to get that trunk off of here. So word to the wise, man. If you can, acquire at least some new hardware, man, because I don't know what kind of friggin', not really an Allen key, but like a Torx bit. Like, I got the other ones off from the Duckbill trunk when I originally made it. This one, with the you know, with the hammer drill, but I don't know, for whatever reason these ones stripped. So I'm gonna post this one online. Actually, what I'm gonna do is go inside and weigh this trunk first, and we're gonna get an idea of exactly how much heavier that trunk is with the sheet metal Duckbill spoiler as opposed to this one with the stock spoiler on it. Alright, so let's try to get this thing on the scale real quick. Let's see if we can get an idea how much this weighs. Well, that is just crazy. This trunk here weighs about 25 pounds. Now, it does feel much heavier than the Duckbill trunk. Now, I'm wondering, the trunk that I built the spoiler out of, came off of a 2003. I'm wondering if the 03s maybe had a lighter trunk, man, because this thing, I'm gonna have to go back and watch my old video of me actually building the trunk and get a confirmation of that number, but I'm pretty sure it was 17, man. So looks like about 17.5 pounds. Yeah, I'll throw that down on the screen right now, but let's get this trunk on here, man. We're ready to put the trunk on. As you can see, I got an extra set of hands right now, so we're just going to basically get some towels here so I don't scratch anything, and then I'm going to put some bolts on either side, and hopefully I don't have to make any adjustments here, but we'll see. Alright, so the trunk's on. Now before I close it and see what it looks like, I want to get all of the brackets connected, all of the hardware, the latch here connected, and just make sure that it, you know, everything lines up. And then actually, you know what? I'm going to connect these brackets, and then we're just going to do a little test close there and see how it fits. Alrighty, I just got the wires temporarily ran here, and let's see how it looks, man. Ooh, those hinges need some oil. Damn. Alrighty, so this side over here looks good, but this side here needs to come out just a little bit. So I'm gonna pop the trunk, just pull this side out a little bit, and that should be pretty good. Then I'll be able to get the latches on here, and oh yes, yes. Alrighty, just getting everything wired up. Ran these wires, got the latch going, just getting the lights in right now. We're on the home stretch, man. I can almost feel it. Alrighty, so we got this panel back on. I was gonna leave it off just for weight reduction, but to be honest, the thing literally weighs nothing. So this will be the first close with the trunk lid and everything buttoned up. Just make sure that latch is working before we go ahead and close this, and let's go and do this right now. And that's a wrap right there. This thing focusing. Oh yeah, man. Ooh. Let's just take a second. It's been a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a second to have a look at this thing. Damn, dude. And that's a wrap for that, man. It's been a long time. Some things that I may have done differently throughout this process. Most certainly, as soon as I welded the metal on, I probably should have sent this thing in to get body work done. I spent countless hours filling, sanding, only to have to pay to have it done anyways. And that alone was a learning experience in itself, that I really do not like body filler and all of that stuff. As far as the time that it took, to be honest, that was just my own slacking. Like, I really could have had this thing done months and months ago. I was just putting off getting it painted and ultimately finished because I was trying to keep it budget, and you know, over me trying to do everything myself, all the body work and paint, I got really discouraged and I kind of put it on the back burner for a while. But a lot of you guys, to be honest, were asking about it every single video and every single Instagram post that I posted. And honestly, if it wasn't for that, you guys just pushing me and asking me where the trunk was, I probably would have sold the thing and gave up a long time ago. But I mean, because you guys wanted to see it, and you know, I started the build so long ago, and you know, I should have kept the build in a little shorter span, because it really has been like, I think 3 or 4 months since I started this actual build. But it's finished, man. So what I think I'm gonna do is probably run inside, have a quick shower, take the car out. I don't know, we're gonna go for a little bit of a drive this afternoon, maybe get a couple of, you know, half decent shots. I'll throw a few shots in here with some music or something like that. So let me know what you guys think of this one down in the comments section. I'm absolutely stoked. It really looks better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was gonna look like super like budget and, you know, just homemade and stuff like that. And I gotta tell you, that body work, that body guy definitely brought this thing together, man. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed yet, definitely do so. I'm happy, man. I'm really happy. I'm your boy Don Squally. I'm just gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Jeez.